just 100 souls. 100 wonderful defenders of our world. Their faces are forever masked. Their tombs are forever unknown. They are... the wonderful... 101! I knew we forgot someone. You.
Very well, welcome back to Let's Play the Wonderful 101. I just wanted to show you the intro cutscene when you load up the game. Today, we're going straight into Operation 001 because it's pretty long. We have a lot of things to explain, a lot of things to say, a lot of things to see. So we're going to continue. And if you remember last time, we said we had to go to the Wonder Mart to purchase some things before heading into action. And that's what we're going to do today at the beginning of this episode. Let's go to the Wonder Mart. We're gonna go to one to Unite Morph, because the only two things we can buy are Unite Gods and Unite Spring. Unite Gods is a blocking move we can use with ZL, and Unite Spring is a dodge move we can use with ZR. So we're gonna buy these two things. If for some reason you cannot buy Unite Spring, buy Unite Gods. If for some reason you cannot buy Unite Gods either, please go back into the prologue, farm more money until you get at least Gods. Because Gods is pretty much almost mandatory. If you can get Spring as well, that's good. But try to get it as soon as possible. They are two of the basic moves you will be using over and over and over. Anyway, we hit max mission, we can finally go into Operation 001.
Team, after 20 years of silence, Geth Jerk is back. And now they're hitting us where it hurts, with a preemptive strike on Blossom City. But we can't let them have it. The rise of that city is the rise of our planet following Earth Defense War 2. And I'll die before I let them lay their paws on it.
I've been waiting all my life for the chance to make those alien scum feel the sting of my Valiantium blade. Of course, they won't feel it for long. They'll be dead. The blade.
Our colleagues at the Gaia Defense Army have already activated the hyper-plasma shield that circles the planet, codenamed Margarita. That plasma layer has most of the invading army deadlocked. Unfortunately, none of the GDA tactical simulations accounted for the salty dingoes blitzing our orbital defenses before Margarita could be shaken to life. And now, entire battalions have turned our home into a cocktail of destruction. The Sentinels have gathered you all here on the Virgin Victory for one reason and one reason only. An all-out attack on Geth Jerk. We will eliminate the enemy with speed, precision, and extreme prejudice. I hereby initiate Project Stinger.
Why don't you just have me do it? Save everybody the trouble.
Wonderful ones from around the world are being rushed in and will join you as the battle progresses. Wonder Red, as a resident of Blossom City, your knowledge of the battlefield will be a valuable asset to the team. I'm placing you in charge. This is your chance to prove you have what it takes.
Dude, seriously?
Sir, with all due respect,
Accept command of the team.
Roger.
Nelson, bro, hold up. Captain Noob Cakes? Really?
Tachyon radar showing multiple hostiles. I'm reading attack squadrons in the Blossom City suburbs. Waveform patterns indicate heavy anti-air artillery.
Anti-air? They must be trying to block our approach. Wonderful 100. Deploy and eliminate those enemy forces on the double.
Roger. Team, fall in!
Roger!
And now, as we wait for the level to actually load, we have this little training sequence in which we can just get on metal some dogus and just get warmed up. So this is our dodge, and this is our block. Let's see if I can actually block some of these shots. I actually blocked some of the shots of the dogus, but yeah. As the first level of the game, we're going to be introduced to the way most levels are going to work, so there will be a lot to see, a lot to learn. This game is hard. It demands a lot from the players. But as you play it, you'll get used to its difficulty. It's just a matter of having patience.
Team, unite up!
Roger.
Alright, starting off, at the beginning of the level, you want to hit L and zoom out your camera because you can see better like that. Then you want to team attack with X everything around you, especially these trees because they drop money and they drop these materials. We're looking for carrots, peppers, and... Carrots, peppers, and eggplants. Yeah, carrots, peppers, and eggplants. Now, those materials don't really do anything by themselves, but if you collect enough, you can mix them together to create interesting items. Okay, we got some batteries up here, more trees to destroy, and plus they give us money. And also these small healing items that I'm just skipping over because they're basically healing items that heal your night gods. Shoot you down low. And if we send our guys in that window, we can get a wonderful figurine, which gives us a little trivia on wonderful ones. There are exactly 101 wonderful figurines in the game. I'm not gonna get them all because they're if you play Bayonetta, they're like the Umbran Crows, so they spread throughout difficulties. So I'm not gonna go and play the game on all the difficulties. There are 5 difficulties in total in order to get all of them. Never did it, and I probably never will. Anyway, I think no. Oh, we can destroy that. Okay, never mind. I wanted to draw a circle around the statue because it looked like I could do something, but this is a new enemy. A Chew-Dog. The quirk with these guys is that they can spawn the little dogus. So I want to take them out first so they don't spawn other of them, and they can spawn them ad infinitum. Attack, attack, attack. Stun him a little. And then go ham. And you can dodge attacks as you can see. Block that. Maybe not. Oop. So those shots there. Blocked. Nice. And you guys, what are you doing? Just don't do that, thank you. Is that all of you? No, there's another wave. Okay. Same wave. We're just getting used to the game, basically, now. Want to draw fist. There we go. So the main difference between the sword and the fist, I haven't mentioned that the sword does less damage, but has more range. And the fist, on the opposite, it deals more damage, but has less range. I can do something around here, right? Come on, I know I can. I just suck at drawing a circle. No, I'm just drawing on a Unite Morph we haven't seen yet. Ah well. Going down here, we have more trees and more people. Definitely want to recruit all people that you see because there might be wonderful ones in there. You can tell if there are wonderful ones or not, but you know, just recruit the people. You're the heroes. You're supposed to save the people. And we have another wave here. And gonna go ham on these 2 big ones. If possible. Okay, one's down. I got the other as well. Give me a fist. Take a large one. There you go. This other one is done too. Oop, there's one here. What are you doing? Thank you. And the mission is not over, so I want to go all the way over here. And destroy this copter. And that ends the mission. Ah, combo. This wasn't good. Oh well. We have some soldiers down here that fell from the copter. We can get them in our team. We can still go back if we missed something. In fact, I missed a few trees. And here there is this patch of flowers, wilted flowers. Like in Okami, if you do this, if you encircle it, you get some healing items. And this game is made by some of the guys that made Okami, so you can expect references to that, and references to many other Nintendo IPs. We will see some coming up. In the meantime, we're going to explore all these houses, get the batteries, get the space vegetables that they hide, and especially the money. That's what I'm interested in. Okay, those batteries up there. Use your Wonderliner to get them. More people. I believe... Oh. So I'm gonna skip over this dialogue of Beastar. Basically what it's saying is that that's a wonder toilet and you can send your wonderful ones in the toilet. and you can get something awesome. Which, it's not true, because basically what you get is an healing item. Most of the times, it's not an healing item or a wonderful figurine. It's not something that game-breaking, but this time, it's money, and that's game-breaking. Give me that. Give me all of that shit. Alright. I'll try to do all these little things, like circle this patch of grass and all that. But don't expect me to remember them all. So if you circle cars, you can actually pick them up and throw them. You can actually throw them at enemies to do a lot of damage. Throw this car as well. And there are batters in the money here. And over here... thank you. We have now a card, Wonderful Stinger. Which is a skill for Unite Sword. And this is Wonder Painter. So the way skills are unlocked is was not tricky to explain, but I'll keep that for another time. As of now, we have Wonder Stinger. So what it does, well, there are 3 skills for every weapon, and they need to be unlocked separately. But Stinger is back up A, or left right A. It doesn't matter. It's like back forward A, in whatever direction you want. It's a move to close gap between you and the enemies. Can be useful. Up to you if you want to use it or not. You can actually deactivate this input on the menu if you don't want to do it for accident, because you don't want. And you can deactivate this input for every weapon. So you can have a weapon not without a stinger and one with a stinger. Over here we have a tanker, and the tutorial tells me that I want to lift this. You can destroy it, but if you do, all the people down there will die. And there's a wonderful one in there. Whoa. Also, we get a little bit life extend, and that's because I just got another wonderful one. If the game be so kind. Wonder Beer. Okay. Here we have a dial. We need to draw a fist and open the door. It's just that. You also get a bunch of money for it. Before we go in there though, yeah, I've got everything. So, now I want to press minus twice to bring up the view on the second screen. So that's basically what you see down in the Wii U gamepad. You can see all of your guys, and you can see when they move down there as well. But what's important is that in the game there are some sections in which you actually play on the gamepad and you look at the screen as well, because there are 2 things happening at the same time. For example, this one. So in this one, we have to use our fist to turn these dials and create the code 235, because that's what's written on the door. No. We're ranked on time, man. 2, 4, 5. The middle one. One number back. And we did it. Okay, still got my pure platinum. Remember, ranking means money, so you want to rank as high as possible. So, the way these gamepad section work, let me get this view. There we go. Okay. So the way this works is that you tilt the Wii U gamepad where you want to look. So I control the camera with the gyro. You can look around by rotating the R stick while holding out the R button. It's not that practical. It's actually, the gyro is a lot better. But another trick you may find useful is the L button. It centers the camera behind your heroes. So that's very useful. If you don't like the camera, and nobody does in these sections, just press L and you'll be just fine. Easy as that. If you want to look that way, press L. Very, very quick and easy. This is a gacha. Not an enemy per se, but still part of the bad guys. It's basically a gacha machine, which you can open with a fist. But we're not gonna do that for now, because we have some enemies to take care of. That's it? Should be more waves. And here the game is telling us of multi-Unite Morphs. Draw a Unite Morph and press the X button to have a remaining member of your team create another Unite Morph. Basically, when you draw stuff, instead of pressing the A button to confirm the Unite Morph, you can press the X button, and you can have your teammates use a Unite Morph for a few seconds. Ah, shit. Those little guys hit me. Oh, well, there were so many of them, I couldn't even tell what was going on there. Oh, well, I'm just gonna use the sword a little bit. So, for example, draw X, draw X, draw X, draw A. As you can see, there were a bunch of swords just going around and going crazy. Very, very cool. Can help quite a bit. I can do a fist, I can do another fist for myself and have two fists at the same time. And do a lot more damage like that. Here, I just do something very mysterious, which is recruiting enemies. It is indeed possible to recruit these little enemies, the Dogu and the two Dogus. And the way you do that... Give me. Come back here. Where's that fist locked there? What's going on here? Yo, you guys fine there? That fist is... It's probably glitched. This fist won't go away. It's stuck there. Oh well. The mission is not over, so we need to go over here. Move forward a little bit more. We can recruit some of these soldiers. There we go. Wonder jump with B across these tanks. Back to safety. And if we completely cross this bridge... yeah. For that damage, I didn't get a pure platinum. Oh well. Stuff that happens. Anyway. You don't want to go right, you want to go left. Drop down here in the water. There are fishes here you can circle with your Wonderliner to get extra money. So of course I want to do that. If they just stand still for a sec, there we go. Then I'm just gonna team attack to get all of the money for me. Thank you. There's a Wonderliner. Over here, this is a treasure chest. You can use the Unite Sword to break this, because it's a blue treasure chest. And it's a wonderful file, which contains trivia about the Wonderful Ones and their team. Such as Nelson or Ellis. And over here, if we send a Wonderliner in there, we get Geth Jerk files instead, which are trivias about the bad guys. They're just extra details, they don't matter in terms of gameplay, it's just there, just fun to read those stuff. Get those fishes as well. There's an achievement for getting a lot of fish and turning them into money. Let's see if I'll be able to get them. So over here, we entered this very Mario-like pipe. And we're back over here for a second mission of 5. Which I want to draw a bunch of swords and maybe a fist for me. And try to take care of 2 Dogus as fast as humanly possible. Before they can summon too many Dogus, and one is about to attack. And I blocked the attack. Nice. Throw this big ass sword. And a big fist to take care of you. Ah, combo wasn't good. Oh well. So, I was talking about recruiting enemies. As you can see over here, I have a 2 Dogu with me. We're just hanging around with his own little Wonder Mask. And the way you do that, you know those little Dogus and 2 Dogus, when they're about to die, they start glowing. And then they explode. When they're glowing, you can circle with your Wonderliner and you can get them in your team. It's just extra people, but it's fun to do it. Okay, we got that chest. Now we're gonna go back here. There's some batteries I've picked up. And maybe some stuff to break here as well. I haven't done this gacha, so with the fist, we can open the gacha and free the citizens. Sometimes there are wonderful ones in there, not this time though. However, I want to go back in here, as there are more citizens, and a wonderful one that I can already see. And we got Stinger for the hand. And also we go Wonder Diva. Another fist user. Every wonderful one has a weapon they're aligned with. In this case we only have 2 types. We have the fist and we have the sword. So now we have Stinger for the fist. You execute at the same time. Back, forward, A. Pretty much the moves all are similar between the weapons. Some, however, are different. So as you can see, you don't really need to go down in the water and go through that pipe. You can just double jump like that and then dodge in the air. Or another solution is to draw Wonderliner and create Unite Bridge, which also gives you a healing item in this case, as a bonus for thinking that was a solution. Take this card and throw it away, see if it has something inside. That doesn't look like it. This Wonder Toilet I haven't taken yet, so... It should have something interesting, right? Yep. I want those peppers. One fell down there, oh well. And here we have a new enemy. The Hoedown. We're just getting introduced to many new enemies, one after another. That's pretty much how the whole game is gonna be. They just keep introducing new enemies as we move on. This thing has many different attacks, and this is the main one, and that's why you want to unite Guts. Because you need to deflect those balls back at him. Because he has a shield, which will break your Unite moves. And he's about to do another attack, which is trying to stomp you. You can Guts this too. And then you can just draw a big fist, and maybe a sword, and then just destroy him. Wow, combo was so bad, I got gold. Oh well, I'm just so used to dealing with enemies fast that I don't really think about making good combos anymore. So, a carrot. Did I miss that carrot? I got it, okay. Over here there's a little annoying part. What you have to do, we have to dodge those blasts. And those blasts have a bigger hitbox than you might think they have. So I'm gonna get that. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Dodge that one. Okay. See if I can get it with no damage. Nice! Not bad. Usually get a hit at least once or twice. And here we have a lot of Dogus that spawn in for no reason, but we just draw a big sword and we just destroy them. They're not even ranked. This is not even a mission. One trick to draw bigger Unite morphs is to hold the L button. This is the speed you draw usually. If you hold Alt, this is the speed you draw. So you can draw much bigger shapes. Over here there's a puzzle, but potentially you can just skip it. If from here you double jump up here in the dodge, you'll be up on the building. Inside this chest is a minor healing item. We have a platinum coin. These coins, basically, if you collect all 5, I don't know what happens. You do get maybe a wonderful figurine. I'm not entirely sure what you get, but nothing that important anyway. The way you should solve this puzzle is by using the fist and pulling these containers out. And just want to demonstrate how it's done, because behind the containers is a wonderful stick, which is an item that can make you temporarily invincible. All these items I'm never going to use, hopefully, because every time you use an item, it lowers your total score at the end. And since scores, again, a score means money, 1 and 2. If you use items, it's just like, don't go up there. You don't need to. Get those things. Okay. And here, P-Star is going to tell us about how we can use our Wonder Circle, a Wonder Liner, to encircle things and do stuff. For example, the Wilted Flowers. It's something that we already established before. Yeah, the Wither Flower bed over there, just screaming for you to encircle it. Now we resolve the battle. Sure it is. Unfortunately, as soon as we do it, we do get a battle. And this one's about to attack me. You block! Yeah, blocked a bunch of attacks here. Not just that guy. Okay, cut that in off. Now we're gonna get you while you're stunned. By the way you stun enemies, I haven't mentioned, but you can stun enemies either by repeatedly team attacking, which is a pretty good strategy. Shit! Nice. Block. Okay. Or by hitting them a bunch of times if they're very weak. Ah, didn't block that. So you don't necessarily need guts in order to defeat these guys. You can hit them with Unite Morph enough times, and then their shield will break. But seriously, who would you want to do that? Okay. Down you go. The mission is not over. That means I need to do more stuff over here.
Wonder Jump! Unite Hand!
This part with the shield always pisses me off. Let's see if it will even today. So the deal with this section is that you want to use the shield to protect yourself from the falling tankers. Okay, got that one. They fall at random, but once you're at this point in the screen, you can just stand here like this, and you'll be fine. The first tanker, though, it can hit you, and that will impact on your score. That should be perfection. Pure platinum. Alright then. Open this up. And I was talking about something before in that mission. Forgot entirely, oh well. We do have a little bit harder one here. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the stuns. Because really, oh! The hold down can also charge you like so. But again, it's all gutsable. You can always unite guts. Oh, can't do it anymore. To kill you. Okay, what is the... Okay. Mostly worried about... Whoa, block that punch. I'm really worried about the Chudogu here. Chudogus can actually come with me if he doesn't mind. Yeah, he doesn't. Cool. Oh, wait. This Dogu's still alive. So you... I'll take your shield off. This Dogu's still alive. I can see the stun stars over there. So if you charge enough enemies, I mean enough people onto an enemy, you will hear a blink, and they will turn golden. And that's not a type of stun. There are 2 stun modes in which enemies can be, and we'll now discuss them a little bit later. As of now, in this little short mission, all we want to do is to go up here. Oh, forgot I was in control here. Cut down these metal plates with the sword and rescue the citizen. And we get a justice missile. We get this because we recruited more than 100 people, I think. That, oh, that's Wonder Kung Fu. Not a pure platinum. This mission is very easy. And we have yet a new enemy. This is a Daidogyu. Now this guy, if you play Bayonetta, is very similar to the Beloved, as he has... It's a big guy that has that little weak point behind him. And he's about to do a punch, which I will gladly guts, because that stuns him. Leaves him open for a lot of damage. Draw a few swords, maybe an extra fist. How about that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you know what? He's... Oh, crap. He's mad. Shit. Go away. When he's mad, he will do this. And he cannot be hit while in that state. You need to wait until he snaps out of it. Oh, he's gonna punch again? Sure, punch that shit. Get back there. Draw a fist and finish him off. Ah, combo wasn't quite high enough. Kinda hard to get a night combo on that guy. Did you catch that Zelda reference? B-Star just said it's a secret to everybody. Yeah. That won't be the last Zelda reference we're going to find. Anyway, we can circle this, and we can enter the Kakuriga. These are basically Bayonetta's Alfheim, Muspelheim's from Ep.2, or Devil May Cry's Secret Mission, I think they're called. That's basically what they are. You don't have your elf bar anymore, you have elf chunks, and you're given a stipulation and some enemies to fight. That's all there is here. I'm gonna take out you guys before you can attack me. I dodged something, I have no idea what I dodged. But apparently the game said that I dodged something at the last second. And now we get more of you. Again, the way to win this very easily is to focus down the big guys. Whoa, I saw that from off screen. Couldn't react in time. That sucks. Lost one of my elf chunks. Whoa. I'm on. Kill you. Kill all of you. And finish you off, maybe. Thank you. Still one alive. Where is it? Oh, they're way over here. Is that it? Oh well, didn't get my pure platinum just for that 1 point of damage. It happens. Can't play perfectly. The one big difference between these Kakurigas and Bayonetta's Alfheim is that in Bayonetta's Alfheim you can fail as many times as you want. In this one though, you can. If you fail the Kakuriga, it counts as a game over and impacts your score. Well, in Bayonetta, you could pretty much try it as many times as you wanted. It wouldn't care. The game wouldn't really care. But on the flip side, Bayonetta's Alfheim are much harder than the Kakurigas in Wonderful 101. So yeah. Can't really do anything. Oh, by the way, if you run while holding Y, your team stays grouped together. If you don't hold it, they just follow you like this. And believe it or not, those two formations have different purposes. They're not just different in the way they look. But we're gonna talk about those in another time, because there's a lot of things to talk about. I cannot just tell you all of them on the first episode. We're gonna destroy those scars, see if we can get something out of them. And I believe we have... it's a platinum coin. Up there. What about the scar? Do you have anything? Completely useless. And here we have more people, and should be a wonderful one in there. Wonder Patissier. I have no idea if that's the correct pronunciation, but I don't care. Here we have another dial, or gear. Use a fist to lower the drawbridge. Get a bunch of money for that. Thank you. And here we do have another battle. Right. Some Dogus. Create a big sword. Set a big sword, not a little one. Thank you. Whoops. Saw that punch. You can even see that? Man, I saw it from miles away. Okay, you're down. Now, another thing you can do with stunned enemies, you can pick them up by surrounding them with your Wonderliner. And show them for massive damage. And that's a 100-person Unite Morph. Or Unite Sword. It deals a lot of damage, but it cannot stay up for long. Drop your swords. No. I wanted the fist. Shit. And that's a Dogu over there. Kill you, Dogu. Come over here, little Dogu. Come over here. Thank you. My Unite. My Unite. Gods! Still have a lot of it, though. Still. Block that. Nice. I didn't think I had blocked it. Oh, well. Nice pure plat. Very well played. So I haven't mentioned about the Unite gods, really how it works. Basically, think of it like, if you play the Okami, think of it like your ink gods. The bigger the shape you draw, as you can see, the more battery is going to end up using. And it recharges over time, like in Okami. A lot of similarities between this game and Okami. Also, a lot of similarities between this game and the one I previously let's played. Pikmin. Still controlling 100 guys, and we can have them cling to enemies to do massive damage. And this mission sucks ass. We have the little doggies, and that's okay. Because they're easy. But then you have 2 O-downs. And it wouldn't be so bad. But the fact is, the little doggies can actually block these shots from reflecting onto the O-downs. That's why it sucks. That O-down was kind of drunk. Just rammed the wall for some reason. And block that shit. That's what I mean. These doggos can actually attack you while you're focusing down the O-downs. So I'll try to take care of them as quickly as possible. Block this. Oop. What's going on with the other one? Shit! I wanted to see what was going on with the other one, and I couldn't. Go back. Block this. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna block the other charge. Block your charge as well. And now that they're both stunned, I think I just got a wonderful one. Yep. Wonder guitar. Quickly get rid of one of them. And then, if possible, we could please do something. Actually, you know what? Let's throw it. Is he dead? No. Also, another similarity to Pikmin is the enemy's health bar. They are circled, like in Pikmin. Okay, I'm gonna get those people over here. The mission is not quite over just yet. We need to go through that area with lots of grenades that fall from the sky. We can use this to protect us against the grenades. Missiles, rather. They're not really grenades. Just hold Y to keep your teammates together. But really, it doesn't matter because it's only the leader that takes damage. I'm gonna go over here a little bit until they drop it. And I managed to carry the weapon dropped by the Hoedown with me. So I haven't mentioned it yet, but enemies can actually drop weapons. The way this works, it looks kind of random at the beginning when you first play it. But it's actually possible to have enemies drop their weapons every time. I'll explain how that works in a later episode though. You want to fill your head with too many things. I believe you could enter one of these. No? Maybe not. Okay, first of all, I want to go down here. There are more fishes turning to money. There we go. Very nice. Anything else over here? Now that was just for the fish. Really? I knew there wasn't anything particularly interesting down here, but just the fish. Oh well. Then here we draw a 100-person Unite Bridge. And here, as you can see, there's the building on fire and there are people up there. Now, the game hasn't told us yet. We will learn eventually that weapons have special properties. For example, the fist can resist fire. And that's how we can get up without getting our ass burned. And if I can get you guys, I can get Wonder 2 though. And up here, there's a hero heart fragment. We collect 4 of these, and like in Zelda, we increase our health. That's another Zelda reference. Guys, I know it's fire, but please. Okay. So again, we'll have to dodge those missiles. Look! Oh, I dodged it. I got 200 points by dodging it. We could pick that up. Don't know if I want to do it though. You know what? Let's do it. pick up and use weapons of enemies with Y. If you don't want them, wiggle your control stick and you can drop them and pick them up again. You can Unite Morph, and if you drop out of Unite Morph with Y, you will go back with to the enemy weapon. Yeah, this is a new enemy, the Darkrats. Acts as a mini-boss to this level, but will soon become a normal enemy. I'm gonna use this weapon of enemy real quick to do massive damage. Will I just kill it like this? Okay, I won. I need to actually do some damage. I blocked that? Nice. Wow. Was combo not enough? Wow, I thought I got a lot of points. Oh well, I destroyed that mini boss. That little enemy is a quirk. It's one of his attacks cannot be blocked by gods, because I told you gods has some limitation in what can and cannot block. But you very quickly learn what those limitations are. As of now, we're gonna go over here and the mission, and still get our platinum reward at the end. You get an average, like your reward at the end is an average of all your medals throughout the mission. Of course, the more you get, the higher the rank. And of course, the more items you use and the more game over you got, you get penalized. But yeah, that was Operation 001A, or 1A for short. Next time we're gonna do Operation 1B. See you guys then.